Is karate combat improving karate's image? I believe so. Let's see how. Welcome to my channel. Karate Combat is a new kid on the block of fighting. We've got the UFC, we've got Bellator and all the other glories and other competitions, but Karate Combat is something new coming based on the karate practitioners for karate people. But can it improve the image? We all know that karate have a really bad image in martial arts. Usually if you ask somebody about karate, it's referred to as kids activity, people punching air, and point scoring competition, which is not something that is considered to be a real fighting. If you ask people about real fighting, they're gonna go and tell you about Muay Thai, MMA, Sambo, BJJ. And karate worked hard for that image. I think that's the price of the success. In 70s karate boom, everybody wanted to do karate. People who wanted to make money on it found a way to capitalize on selling grades, promoting people, and doing a less than good job with keeping up with reality of training and fighting. If you ask people what karate do, is karate does nothing. It's a kids activity and pointless, right? Family activity. It's more like a kindergarten when you drop off your kids and then you pick them up later. So I am really happy that Karate Combat is entering the realm of karate and bringing some of the real fighting to the big screen, and actually people taking part in this competition get paid for actual fighting, real fighting within the sports realms. I think it's a very unique concept, having a pit which is distinctly different from a UFC cage or mat, so there's something that people remember. It's something different. You can use the different techniques, so jumping off and stuff like that. And the biggest thing is that there's actually actual hitting each other. It's not the point scoring, it's a full contact competition, fighting with gloves on, takedowns, and a little bit of punching on the floor, bodies brought up. I think this will make a huge difference for a perception of karate, and already after a few years of them running, it is making a positive change. You can see that actually karateka can fight, they can go full contact, they can knock each other. There is few things that are not so great about it, but I'm gonna cover that in a minute. But overall, it's great to see that the people who do karate enter those competitions. They are being paid for it, so you can win money, so there's motivation for training, joining up that league, and being paid for it, right? Because they put their lives on the forefront and they're being punched, kicked to the head, so there is trauma, and being paid for that makes a little bit more worth it, especially for those who are top athletes. As well, the setup, you know, with a great background, people standing around chatting, having a great commentators like Buzz Root and George St. Pierre, it just makes the difference. People want to watch, and as well buying contracting the great fighters like Wonder Boy and Varga, it makes it more exciting. You know, people really want to watch that. I see from my friends they're getting involved. And you know, we all love karate and we would like to see a nice competition for karate, and Karate Combat delivers that. So I think there's gonna be a great improvement of perception of karate as actual combat sport, which is great. The things I don't like so much about it is I would like to see it more as in a gi, so full suits instead of bare-chested and trousers only in a belt. I think that looks a bit odd. It's trying to imitate a bit too much MMA. I would like to see a bit more grappling, so if they had a gi, it would be more throws and stuff like that. The thing which I don't like is the not able to kick low kicks. I think the lots of karateka from like Kyokushin background would be doing better and more interested in it if there would be low kicks, and the fight would be a bit more real, because as you see in MMA and kickboxing, the low kick is a really good weapon, and utilized nicely it makes the fight more exciting. I like that there is no long beats on the floor, so it doesn't turn into the BJJ competition. It stays with karate. So this is all good. I would like to see it more as a kudo rules, so a bit more throws, a bit more takedowns, a little bit longer maybe on the floor, but with a low action low kicks. I think that would be a bit more interesting and more geared for all the karate community. But I understand that karate combat is based on Shotokan, so they do whatever works for them. It's nice to see that actually the people from karate combat participants having that stance not corrected to the kickboxing style, but it's still kind of karate with the wide hands, low hands. That makes it interesting, you know, there's something more happening, and I think the viewer can see more, it's more exciting. The one thing which worries me about the karate combat is that it's following the way of boxing and MMA at the moment. So it is bringing all the trash talk. I really don't like the trash talk. That's why I'm not watching much of the boxing anymore and not following MMA. I don't subscribe to the drama and you know, this one hates this one, this hates that one, I'm gonna kill you, I'm gonna do this and do that. I think it all should be respectful, and karate is known for that. That's kind of one of the selling points, and I think if I see more and more people trying to make it as a show, I know that lots of people love the drama and kind of arguments between fighters, but I don't think so. That is a beneficial view for karate. I think that karate could distinguish itself from everything else by being respectful and having a nice fight, good fights with all really good atmosphere, respect, and you know, bowing and stuff like that. It looks a bit silly when they trash talking each other before a fight. That is the one reason that I'm worried that I'm not gonna be watching it. But the fights are fantastic, atmosphere is fantastic. During the show, the change of the tactics and techniques caused by that pit, it's very good, it's interesting, makes it different. Now I think the guys from the karate combat doing a phenomenal job promoting it and spreading the knowledge and image of it, and I think it's gonna be very beneficial to all of us who do karate clubs, because people are gonna be drawn in to do things like that. And it doesn't matter if that's gonna be a self-defense or sport, or like for me, mental health club. I think all people are gonna be looking more kindly at karate and trying it and finding their own way. And hopefully more clubs gonna be involved in karate combat, and like in kickboxing, every little club gonna have a chance to an opportunity to train and compete, because we know competition is very important for students' development and fighting skills and dealing with the adrenaline and stuff like that. So I'm really happy that karate combat is going well. I'm really happy there's money invested in it. They've got a great media presence, and I wish them all the best, and I hope that in the future all of the students will be able to take part and fight in them. Just in case you're wondering, those trophies are not all mine. Most of it is my wife's. She's a great martial artist, karateka as well. So yeah, not all mine. Till the next one.